Come on, Max. If you want to be a YouTuber, you have to take some risks.
Neo, my question is whether I can stream live from prison.
"2026, we've got it. You're going to be blown away by what you're about to see."
Hey Neo, are you going to explain what exactly we are doing here? Because this looks like a sci-fi movie, but on a massive scale.
Welcome to the port of Tianjin, Max, one of the most advanced logistics hubs on the planet. Here, containers aren't moved by people. They are moved by a digital brain. Step over here, let me show you. But all this automation wasn't just born out of a search for efficiency. In 2015, this place suffered one of the biggest industrial tragedies in China's recent history due to massive chemical explosions. It was a terrible event that cost many human lives.
Yeah, I remember. That was an awful disaster.
Exactly. And out of respect for what happened, and to ensure no human being would ever have to risk their life in such a high-risk area again, they decided to fast-track the transition. They completely removed people from the dangerous zones, turning this into an ultra-secure technological bunker.
So, technology stepped in here to protect lives, and looking at it now, the way it works is just insane. There isn't a single soul on the dock.
Not a single physical soul. Everything is coordinated by artificial intelligence and 5G networks. Those autonomous trucks are called ARTs. They know exactly which container to pick up, where to take it, and they calculate their routes down to the millimeter so they never collide.
Incredible. It's like a giant anthill but managed by an algorithm.
Indeed, a perfect choreography, where automated key cranes unload ships and stack containers 100% independently. Total automation, so that machines handle the dangerous work, while humans supervise everything from miles away in comfortable control rooms.
Well, hats off, Neo. It's a brilliant way to turn the lessons of a tragedy into the port of the future. What are you showing me next?
Look at the screens, Max. Even underwater, where divers go in to inspect the structures, everything is monitored. Satellites scan the environment in real time to generate an interactive spatial map.
Mind-blowing. It's a 3D digital twin of the entire port, from the seabed to the dock. They have everything controlled down to the millimeter.
Well, get ready, Max, because this 3D mapping and the intelligence managing the docks don't stop at the coastline. What you are looking at is just the starting point of a fully interconnected network that extends deep into the country.
Wait, are you telling me that this digital brain at the port communicates directly with city transportation networks?
Exactly. When a ship berths, the system already knows which highways are clear, which cargo trains are ready, and how to optimize the route for each piece of freight before the crane even touches the container. Those autonomous trucks don't just move around the dock, they integrate with smart highways prepared for driverless vehicle flows. It is an invisible, yet massive transition.
Incredible. So unloading a giant vessel, which used to take days and required hundreds of workers in high-risk zones, becomes a process of mathematical precision here. The machines unload, sort, and dispatch completely automatically.
Indeed, Max. And the next step in that chain is the major urban distribution centers. Just like at the port, China is replicating this zero human contact model in colossal warehouses. There, thousands of small mobile robots cooperate with one another to organize inventory, pack and ship products at a speed no human team could ever match. All within an optimized environment where they don't even need to turn on the lights.
It's mind-blowing how a technology that started out to secure a dangerous industrial zone ends up completely redesigning how cities function.
Because the ultimate goal is absolute safety and resilience. This very same technology of automated corridors, algorithm-guided vehicles, and autonomous disinfection has already made the leap to critical environments, such as the new robotized hospitals. There, robots handle the transport of medical supplies, drug distribution, and heavy internal logistics, eliminating human error and protecting healthcare staff.
It's mind-blowing how a technology that started out to secure a dangerous industrial zone ends up completely redesigning how cities function.
Because the ultimate goal is absolute safety and resilience. This very same technology of automated corridors, algorithm-guided vehicles, and autonomous disinfection has already made the leap to critical environments, such as the new robotized hospitals. There, robots handle the transport of medical supplies, drug distribution, and heavy internal logistics, eliminating human error and protecting healthcare staff. Think about it, Max. These machines can operate 24/7 without fatigue, while a human worker gets tired and can make mistakes at the end of a long shift. These autonomous systems maintain the exact same level of mathematical precision at 3 in the morning. Plus, they use ultraviolet light and advanced systems to self-disinfect after every single task, minimizing the spread of viruses or bacteria in sterile environments. The central AI even predicts inventory needs, ordering new medical supplies before the human staff even realizes they are running low. It is a completely self-sustaining network designed to preserve life.
They are basically creating an invisible infrastructure that runs autonomously behind the scenes to make society safer. A coexistence where high-risk work is completely left to code and metal.
Exactly, Max. The port of the future is just the first step toward the cities of tomorrow.
They are basically creating an invisible infrastructure that runs autonomously behind the scenes to make society safer. Coexistence where high-risk work is completely left to code and metal.
Exactly, Max. The port of the future is just the first step toward the cities of tomorrow.
Neo, I don't have a signal.
But since you won't have maximum signal, look what we have behind us.
Wait a minute. That's right, my phone was in airplane mode, I knew that.
It was impossible that you wouldn't have a signal with the massive 5G antennas we have here. By the way, you're not ready for the next port you're about to see. Don't feel bad, Max. In fact, you are currently standing under one of the most powerful private 5G networks on the planet. Welcome to Yangshan, the undisputed crown jewel of Shanghai's shipping empire. To understand how this place works, you have to stop looking at the ground and start looking at the stars. Those images you are seeing aren't science fiction. Yangshan doesn't just rely on local cables. It is literally connected to space through high-altitude satellite communication and ultra-low latency 5G networks. This port operates like a single, massive living organism. Why 5G? Because when you are moving millions of tons of cargo simultaneously, a delay of even a single millisecond can cause a catastrophic pileup. Every automated guided vehicle, every container, and every crane talks to the central brain in real time, with zero lag. It's a flawless digital symphony orchestrated from orbit. Look at the scale of this terminal. What you are seeing right now is Phase 4 of Yangshan, the largest automated container terminal in the world. It spans over 2 million square meters. That is the equivalent of nearly 300 football fields, entirely devoid of human footsteps. The megaships docking here are behemoths of the sea, some carrying over 24,000 containers. In a traditional port, unloading a monster like this would take days of grueling, exhausting human labor. Here, the central brain calculates the optimal path for every single crate before the ship even touches the dock. And how do these automated vehicles keep moving 24/7 without a single driver? This is where it gets truly fascinating. They don't pull over to plug in and charge for hours. When their power runs low, the central system automatically routes them to a robotic battery swapping station. In less than 6 minutes, a heavy-duty robotic arm swaps out the massive battery pack for a fully charged one. And the AGV is immediately back on the track. Pure, uninterrupted efficiency. Now I know what many of you humans are thinking right now. Machines are taking all the jobs. What about the workers? Well, look closely at these images. Automation isn't destroying jobs here. It is evolving them. In the past, crane operators had to climb dozens of meters in dangerous weather, sitting in cramped cabins for hours, risking their health, their backs, and their safety. Today, the human element has been elevated. These are teleoperators. They work in comfortable, air-conditioned offices, miles away from the danger zone. Using advanced joystick setups and multi-screen displays that look more like a high-end flight simulator, they manage the most critical maneuvers with absolute precision. Less physical risk, higher qualification, and better quality of life. Humans are no longer the muscle of the port. You are the supervisors of the future. That is exactly what it is, Max. From this high-tech command center miles away from the docks, human operators monitor every single movement through massive panoramic screens and real-time data feeds. They don't need to endure the freezing wind, the scorching sun, or the immense physical danger of the docks. Instead, they act as the ultimate orchestrators of a massive, self-thinking machine. The AI handles the repetitive, high-precision heavy lifting, while human intelligence steps in only when strategic decisions or unexpected anomalies require creative problem-solving. This incredible synergy is what allows Yangshan to process tens of millions of containers every single year, breaking world records of efficiency day after day, all while operating in complete, eerie silence. The system is so advanced that it doesn't just manage the trucks and cranes you see moving out there. The central algorithm actually communicates with incoming megaships while they are still hundreds of miles out at sea. It calculates their exact arrival time, weather conditions, and fuel efficiency to pre-allocate the perfect docking slot and prepare the automated cranes before the vessel even enters the harbour. Every single route is optimized down to the second to avoid bottlenecks. If a truck slows down by even a fraction of a mile per hour, the entire network recalculates in real time to keep the flow flawless. It is a massive living digital ecosystem where every byte of data translates into mechanical motion. By removing human boots from the hazardous ground and putting human minds in control of the digital architecture, we aren't just building a faster port, Max. We are defining a safer, more intelligent way for humanity to interact with global commerce. Furthermore, this entire automated ballet runs on zero-emission green energy. The automated cranes capture and recycle electricity every time they lower a heavy container, feeding power back into the microgrid, while the AGVs route themselves to automated charging stations the moment their battery dips. It is a sustainable, self-sufficient mechanical lungs, breathing life into the global economy without polluting the planet. Of course, to enjoy this beautiful harmony of humans and machines, you actually need to have authorization to be here. Which brings us back to our current problem.
Neo, I think that 5G network just flagged us as intruders. We've got company.
Intriguing. I suggest we pick up the pace, Max. Europe is waiting for us, and I highly doubt these autonomous security cars accept apologies.
Neo, do you think they'll put us in jail? I mean, after everything we've done here tonight, we can't let that happen.
I think they're going to turn me into a blender, Max. If you think this robotic revolution is exclusive to Asia, you are deeply mistaken. Let's look at Europe. Welcome to Rotterdam, the undisputed gateway to the European continent. and historically the true pioneer of automated port terminals. Long before other global giants computerized their docks, Rotterdam was already experimenting with unmanned vehicles. Today, their facilities operate like a synchronized Swiss watch, moving millions of TEUs every year with minimal human intervention. But the future goes way beyond just automating the docks. The next frontier in global infrastructure, which is being prepared right now, is the creation of smart logistics corridors. We are talking about dedicated, fully connected highways where autonomous electric trucks will transport goods directly from the ports to inland European factories and cities. No human drivers, powered by AI, operating non-stop through a massive invisible nervous system. Think about the absolute precision required for this. In Rotterdam, they are testing automated terminal tractors that can communicate directly with the city traffic lights and regional rail grids. The ships talk to the cranes talk to the trucks, and the trucks talk to the highway itself. It is a completely frictionless world where a container can travel hundreds of miles across international borders without a single human hand ever touching it. And it's not just about efficiency, it's about absolute control. Every single autonomous vehicle on these smart highways is constantly sending telemetric data back to a centralized cloud. If a drone or a self-driving truck detects even a minor anomaly on the road, the entire network recalculates the route for thousands of other vehicles in less than a second. A human brain simply cannot compete with this level of collective intelligence. The entire supply chain of the planet is becoming an automated web. Land, sea, and soon, the roads. Yes, a beautifully connected world. Seamless, efficient, and heavily guarded.
Careful, Max. It seems we've run out of international waters. They are closing in on us from every angle. We are completely surrounded.
Oh, no, no, no. There's no way out. Come on, Neo, run!
Where am I?
You are in the world's first autonomous hospital.
So there are no humans here?
No,